This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
And we begin at 5 with new information about that devastating fire at a former North City church. A small business owner who uses that building to store furniture and other items for sale is also feeling the loss. Good evening, I'm Brent Solomon. SK8 Liborious was a popular spot for skaters and artists to unite, but they're not the only ones impacted by that massive fire. New at 5, Mercedes McKay caught up with a small business owner who's also taking a hit. Mercedes.
Brent, Madeline Lumpy described it as devastating. Not only was a lot of her inventory for her vintage shop destroyed or severely damaged in the fire, but she also spent a lot of time at SK8 Liborious personally. Lumpy opened up her shop Black Rabbit Vintage about a year and a half ago. It's been a dream of hers since she was in high school because her passion is keeping other people's memories alive. Lumpy heard about the church fire early in the morning on June 29th. Luckily, her storage room did not fully burn down, but a lot of her inventory was badly damaged from water and soot. Some things had to be thrown away completely, while others are going to cost a lot of time and money to salvage. Lumpy says it's a loss of thousands of dollars, but the loss goes beyond just finances.
I'm definitely more of a memory collector than I am a vintage dealer, and so just having to let go of that was really hard for me too, because I do hold a lot of that, and anytime I can pass on a story or a memory to the next owner, I always do. I have so many photos, I have so many emails from families that are just so grateful for what I do, and having to just watch that devastation happen, it just hit me in such a different way, I feel like.
Like I mentioned, Lumpy said she spent a lot of time at SK8 Liborious doing everything from seeing shows in the basement to even celebrating the lives of friends she lost. Coming up at 6, I'll share how you can help her out.
All right, Mercedes, thank you. Another stormy night in the St. Louis region. Right now, 13,000 Ameren customers are without power in Missouri and Illinois. Around 9 last night, a downpour and heavy winds in North County causing slippery roads, bringing down trees and power lines in Spanish Lake. We caught up with neighbors who say the storm didn't let up.
The winds at 20 minutes into the storm were just as wicked as when it first started, and that's when branches and things started flying.
The Metro East also hit hard. A tree fell on top of a car in O'Fallon. A 5 on your side viewer named Natalie sent us these photos of the car damage she's now left with. Let's go ahead and get a look at today's forecast. And happening tonight, the Muni opening its 4th show of the season. West Side Story kicks off at 8 tonight in Forest Park. It's a cooler day in the bi-state, but things could warm up by curtain call. Meteorologist Gary Frank standing by now to tell us if the rain will hold off.
Yeah, there still are a few actually isolated showers right now, but nothing severe, and I don't think it's really going to impact us, especially get closer to sunset. That should fizzle out. But right now, you can see those clouds build. For the most part, it's been dry and much quieter than yesterday. As we look at our visible satellite, you can see where some of those are starting to pop up late, and I'll show you where they are right now, north of Wentzville, O'Fallon. There are also some in the Metro East here at this moment. We'll continue to monitor that threat over the next couple of hours, but a couple of isolated showers not out of the question. Temperature-wise, though, we're holding steady. We are not quite as hot as we were the last couple of days. Of course, 88 feeling like 91. There still is a little bit of humidity, but this evening it's still pretty quiet. And I think other than a stray shower or two, which should fizzle out by sunset, we'll be in pretty good shape. However, over the next couple of days, poor air quality, specifically from Canadian wildfire smoke again. This is going to be a little thicker than we've seen in recent days. More rain chances also on the way tomorrow and over the next few days. And then it's getting hot again, back into the mid to upper 90s, when we'll see more rain chances, and why that's good news for us here over the next week, Brent.
All right, Gary, so since more storms are expected, you should stay up to date on the Weather First forecast. Go ahead and text the word weather to 314-425-5355. Right now, a dangerous heat wave has more than 85 million people all across the country under heat warnings. Meantime, smoke from Canada's wildfires has returned, prompting air quality alerts for at least 8 states. Shelley Milaski has the latest on the severe weather nationwide.
We're out here early trying to beat the heat.
Millions across the U.S. are still facing a weeks-long heat wave, and it's now intensifying. The brutal heat and dangerous temperatures are hammering the southwest U.S. throughout the weekend. Cities throughout the Southwest are in triple digits, and by Sunday, temperatures in Death Valley, California could top 130 degrees.
This weekend, that dome of high pressure, which doesn't allow any rain showers or anything to cool down, the air sinks down and just heats up, and that's bringing hot desert air all the way into the southwest.
In Phoenix, Arizona, temperatures have reached 110 degrees every day this month, and this heat streak is expected to continue through at least Wednesday.
It's the hottest time of the year in the hottest places of the country, but even with that, these temperatures are 5, 10, even 15 degrees above average, and that's why it's a problem.
In the South, a heat advisory is in place from Texas to Alabama. In Texas, people have been dealing with dangerously hot temperatures for weeks.
It feels like if hot sauce could be felt without you having to taste it, and it got poured on my back.
Meanwhile, at least 8 states are under air quality alerts as smoke from Canada's wildfires returns to the northern plains and upper Midwest. Minneapolis and parts of Iowa will see the worst of the smoke on Saturday, with cities including Chicago, St. Louis, and Detroit seeing smoky skies on Sunday. I'm Shelley Malashi reporting.
And while the Southwest is seeing the worst of the heat wave this weekend, forecasters say temperatures will get even hotter in the South Central and Southeast U.S. early next week.